Hello and welcome. I'm Anticio Duke. Thank you for stopping by. So as business owners and service providers, we all are in business to provide the best service, the best products to solve a problem for our consumers and our clients. The one thing that simply differentiates us from one business or service to another is how we serve them. That's right, how we serve our customers. In this video, we'll talk about 3 tips that'll help you serve them better. If you're ready, let's do this. I'm talking to you too. Welcome back. So listen, we're talking about better serving our clients, okay? And the derivative, the basis of the word serve is to perform duties and services to a person and or organization, hopefully for value, right? That's the thing. But since we're talking about how to better serve them, there's 3 tips I'll go over. And the first one is really a critical part of the entire process. And that is to understand the entire problem that your customer may have. See, a lot of times we go into situations or we go into offering our services not understanding that there may be more to the initial problem. A client comes to me and says, "Hey, I'd like a website." And I go, "Okay, I'd like one too." But what problem is that trying to solve? Are you trying to build a static site that just hosts information? Are you trying to engage or entertain? What is the purpose that you need this website? Furthermore, an app, the same way, same rules apply. I did a video on ways to develop an app idea. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll leave the link somewhere. You can access that too. Now, understanding the entire problem. A customer may come to you and say, "I'd like this website," but you're not getting all the information you need. You're not diagnosing the entire problem. Maybe they need more. They may need strategy before they get to that point. Maybe they don't have enough resources to understand the e-commerce side, inventory, product selection, pricing. All of those things may not be put into place before they come to you. Okay? So you may say, "Hey, yes, I can build this website, and it may cost X." Not understanding their entire problem and their entire needs, you would leave it up to chance to understand that would do a disservice to that customer by not understanding and diagnosing the problem entirely. You wouldn't want your doctor to do it, so you don't do it, okay? Figure out the entire needs assessment, diagnose all those needs, and you never know. That may resurface new work or new opportunities for more business. That's just first tip. Understand the entire problem. The second tip I will offer you in a way to better serve your customers. One thing we all want and one thing we all need is education, right? Be an educator to your clients. Okay. Help them understand the value of SEO and optimization. Help them understand the value of ASO, right? Help them understand why it's important to have a responsive site or a native mobile application if that's what they're going for, or help them and educate them on what the process takes. Because a lot of times they'll see an app and say, "Ooh, that's easy," not understanding all the framework, all the strategic planning, all of the necessary processes to get to that point, okay? The more you educate your clients on how the process works, on what it all entails, the less headaches you will have later on, because now they're fully aware what to expect. They're fully ingrained in your process what you showed them, and you're the expert in that space. So be very, very diligent in educating them on the things that go into what you do, and that will indeed give them better service. Trust me. The third tip I'd offer you to utilize in order to serve your customers better, and that is be responsive. Oh my goodness, this is a major one, right? Be responsive. You hated when you called and made an appointment or left a voicemail for someone for whatever reason, a service provider or a friend or a family member. You've left a voicemail. You're anticipating a response. You don't get one. Isn't that nerve-wracking? Do you think, well, was it delivered? Did this email go through? Or maybe they didn't check the voicemail. Did it save? You start to think all of these things when you do it. Why would you let your clients do the same on your behalf? The more responsive you are, the more attentive you are to their needs and to serving them, the more they have the understanding that you are there with them throughout the process. They can call and ask you anything related to what's going on, or here's a status update, or I need to know more about X. You are more than willing, or when you are more than willing to step up to the plate and be responsive, communicative, be open to answers, and also be trustworthy. There are things that you may not know when they ask you. Don't fabricate things or make up things. You can simply say, you know what, that was a great point. I don't have the answer for you right now, but let me do a little bit more research, and I believe that we can come to a consensus, or I can get you an answer on that right away. Okay? People have honor and respect for those who acknowledge that they don't know everything, who acknowledge and understand that they too can learn something new. And that, my friend, is amazing. So, here's a bonus tip too. Here's a really bonus tip. Since you've stayed this long and since you've heard all three, I'll give you a bonus tip. And the bonus tip is be flexible. There are often situations where the budget doesn't allow or time constraint doesn't allow. It's really good and comforting knowing that you can relate to their constraints. Be flexible, be mindful of those constraints, and try to work within them. Okay? That is a happy medium that you place on a relationship. It's called that compromise. And you would want that in a relationship. Why wouldn't you honor that for your clients? Right? The give and take thing. This is a relationship here, man. I'm just saying. So, those are the 3 tips that I'd like to offer you to utilize and put into action to better serve your customers. Okay? If you liked it, share it with someone you know and actually implement it into your workflow. Maybe it's follow up on email. Maybe it's phone calls. Maybe a combination of both. But do them. Let me know which one worked best for you, or let me know which one you've seen to use and you've seen an uptick in your responses or your relationship with your clients. Okay? I'd love to hear it. Leave it in the comments below or simply leave me a message. You know, it's a community. We're here. We can do this together. In the meantime, I want you to make sure, please promise me, yes. Understand that your life has color. So design it that way. All right? And we'll see you in the next one. Take care.